Ladies and gentlemen, as the day comes to a close, I thought I'd take a look at the euro versus US dollar and the sterling versus US dollar as we head into the new trading day. So let's get started. As the clock ticks toward the close for the day, the euro versus US dollar is making a break above its 200-hour moving average. That level comes in at 1.05568. Note that earlier today, the price came up to that 200-hour moving average, found willing sellers, and then last few hours have been using that level as a resistance level as well. But the price declines have been very narrow, and the low price in the current hourly bar, and I think the previous bar, came down to the low of this swing area at 1.0551. Held support and is now breaking to the upside. The next key target comes against the 100-hour moving average. That's a blue line in this chart. It is also near the 38.2% retracement of the move down from, you go back to September 12th to the low price here. That 38.2 comes in at 1.0570. Get above that level, and the bias increases more to the upside. Recall from last week's trading, the price was above that 38.2% retracement and 100-hour moving average all through most of the week until on Thursday, where the price fell sharply to the downside, tested at 38.2 right here, and then moved up, tested the 100-hour moving average, and fell further to the downside, falling eventually through the 200-hour moving average in the process. So we're back above the 200. We have to get back above both the 100 and 38.2% retracement to increase the bullish bias for this pair in the new trading day. So keep that area in mind. Got to get above this 1.0570 level. If we start to move back below 1.05513, you might be a little bit cautious about the potential for further upside, as the market would be disappointed on the break of this moving average and the failure to get above the 100-hour moving average. So just be aware, be prepared of that for the euro versus US dollar. Now let's take a look at the sterling versus US dollar, and it too is making a break for it in the last few minutes or hours of trading. We're breaking above its 200-hour moving average of 1.22117. That is the first, we were above it on Friday as well, traded above and below it, but the last thing that we did before moving lower was to hold resistance against that 200-hour moving average right here before moving to our lows on Friday and starting the return to the upside in trading on into the close and into today's trading. Most of the New York session has seen a move to the upside in the sterling versus US dollar after trying to break back below this swing area between 121.59 and 121.67 right here and failing, and rotating back to the upside over the last 6 or 7 hours of trading. On the top side, like the euro versus US dollar, we do have the 100-hour moving average, and also it corresponds with the 38.2% retracement. The same story that we saw in the euro versus US dollar. So two of these two technical levels are in play at the 1.22316 level. Get above that level and opens the door for further upside. This swing area up here, where we have different swing highs coming in play right here. I'll get it on the arrow here in just a second. There we go, high, high. And then we use this level as support, or the swing level as support, before breaking below it on Thursday's trade and staying below it and the 100-hour moving average. So get above the 100-hour moving average, 38.2, and we'll look toward the 122.61 to 75, 76 level on the top side for the sterling versus US dollar. Conversely, if the price were to start to fail below the 200-hour moving average, below the 122.11 level, then we could see a rotation further to the downside. We need to see more momentum below that level. I know we're only a couple pips above it right now, but if we were to start to see more momentum, maybe below the 10, maybe 8, 9 level, then this break to the upside would look dubious, and we'd likely see the buyers turn to sellers off the inability to get above the swing area, off the inability to get above the 100-hour moving average, and 38.2% retracement. So there you have it. Setting yourself up for the new trading day in the Asian Pacific session. My name is Greg Michalowski. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.